This short video is all about your control in tight spaces, being able to maneuver the football around defenders or in tight spaces when there's people around you, whether that's in training, in possession games or in matches on a weekend. All you need for this is 2 markers, can be anything. I've got 2 cones here, but it can be 2 socks, it can be a bag, it can be anything. Or if you've got photographic memory and you know where your 2 markers are, that's fine also. This is designed to be done inside or outside. So again, all you need is about 1 meter space and then you should be able to do this. So if you can't get outside and the weather's not as good as it is today, you should be able to do this inside. The idea of this drill is to continuously work in a figure of 8. So you will always start on the outside of this cone and you will be dribbling in and out of the cones just like this in a figure of 8. The idea of this is it's a tight gap between the 2 cones, so you really have to maneuver the football very well. Similarly, as you go around the outside, I want you to keep as close to the cone as you can and keeping the football under control. Once you've got the rhythm, you can then build up the speed. So what we're going to do is we're going to do lots of different drills, different touches, different parts of the body in order to maneuver the football around the cones. So first one, you can start using any part of the foot you like, going in any direction you like, and what I want you to do is just any touches in and out of your cones, round, anything you like, in and out like that, okay? Figure of 8. So you want to work for about 20 to 30 seconds and maybe do that 2 or 3 times until you've nailed it. The reason we work for a longer time than 5 or 10 seconds is because as the brain gets tired, it's harder to keep the football under control. So it's really that idea of training the mind to control the feet. There's lots of different variations of this. So the first one I'd like you to do is only doing sole taps. So using the sole of the boot where your studs would be, that's the only part of the foot that you can use. So this time I want you to do your sole taps and maneuver the football around, in and out of the cones, just like this, okay? So that's the first challenge, different part of the foot. Once you've nailed that, the way that you can make that harder is you can do that by only facing forward. So again, sole taps, but this time, as you go through the 8, you're going backwards and forwards, just like this. Okay, so that's the next progression. The third progression is, are you able to do it backwards? So we're dragging back like this, all the way in and out of the cones. So each different technique that we use, there's always going to be 3 progressions. So it is the touch, then it is can you do it facing forwards all the way, then can you do it facing backwards all the way. So another variation would be your toe tap, so inside of the feet. So similarly, can we keep it under control, lots of little touches between our feet, in and out of our cones, like this, keeping it under control. So again, you can do that drill only facing forward, and when you've nailed that, you can do that drill going backwards, just like this. I want you to try and keep your head up while you do these drills so that you're able to see what's around you. Important when you're inside so you don't bump into anything, but also very important on the pitch, because if you're dribbling and you've got your head down all the time, you're not going to see your teammates or the defenders. So that's the challenge. Can you step it up each time to go forwards, backwards? You don't always have to go the same way. You can reverse it, go the other way through the 8. And once you've developed this, the last stage is to test yourself using only 1 foot. So you might start with your right foot, if you're confident with that, in and out, any touches you like, or you might then use your left foot. And I'm going to go the other way this time, in and out of the cones, just like this, and progress it. So it's easy to add on any drills, anything that you feel you need to work on, any part of the foot that you want to use, good for going in and out of these cones. So all you need is 2 markers and a football. This can be done inside or outside. Give it a go.